Welcome back to the intimidating atmosphere inside the Feyenoord Stadium. Group 5 action next, and it's the Netherlands taking on the Minnows from Malta, the Maltese side who go into battle for this one. They've only ever won 2 internationals in their history, those against Greece and Iceland. No one here expecting Holland to be their third scalp. This is a group which sees Norway, Holland and perhaps the Czech Republic as the 3 fancied sides, per many 2 from those 3. The Dutch make 2 changes from the side who thumped Luxembourg here 5-0 before Christmas. Arthur Newman is on the bench tonight and Yuri Mulder makes way for Clarence Seedorf and Dennis Bergkamp. So as you see, that's a very strong Dutch 11 indeed for Guus Hiddink, now in charge after Dick Advocaat, and this his first match in charge that really matters after a couple of friendlies. So extended highlights coming up, a feast of goals as well, we can promise you. Wins so far home and away for the Dutch in Luxembourg, nothing less than they would have expected, 5-0 before Christmas as well on this very ground. But draws in Norway and then at home to the Czech Republic. As we said, leaving this group still wide open between those 3 nations. Norway currently leading, and the Dutch, who played a game more than the Czechs, are in second place. So Malta will come to fight with spirit, to defend, to preserve, they hope, some dignity, and perhaps not be on the end of a severe drubbing. 30,000 plus have packed the Feyenoord Stadium in Rotterdam. It's a cool, brisk evening, but the pitch is perfect, a little give in it, and the players will appreciate that. Building from the back with Danny Blind. Now beneath us, Stan Valks on the ball from Eindhoven. Will get it back again, the Dutch number 2. Plays it square. Blind in no hurry, forward looking for Bergkamp, lurking on the edge of the D. Down goes the Inter Milan man. May not be an Inter Milan player at the start of next season, in fact almost certainly will be leaving Internazionale in 3 months' time. But it's the first real moment of danger for the Dutch. And Clouet, the Maltese keeper, asking his wall to get it right from the free kick, and they do their job. First chance of the evening is over the bar, and Clouet not tested from the right boot of Wim Jonk. Guus Hiddink now in charge. The people's favourite Johan Cruyff still keeping the bench warm down in the Nou Camp. And Hiddink knows all about life in Spain, having previously coached Valencia. Brian Roy from Nottingham Forest on the far side, looking to get in behind the fullback, and does well. Roy with a cross that's cut out by the flying Clouet. I wonder if this is a night for the Floriana player to carve his name in footballing history. May not get too many chances in the big arena, but right now the spotlight falling on him and all these Maltese boys who have the chance, if not to cause an upset, then certainly to momentarily have their 50 moments of fame tonight at the Feyenoord Stadium. It's 0-0, still early stages in the first half. The Maltese, who've barely ventured out of their own half, in the white shirts, remember, and the red shorts, and they're playing from right to left in the first period, but they'll be defending for much of the game, I'm sure. And Dennis Bergkamp wins a race for the through ball with the keeper, but can't find the target, as the Maltese perhaps paying the penalty for having the temerity to come forward in any numbers for the first time. Unlucky to see Bergkamp's shot rolling just the wrong side of the post. The crowd have come for a goal feast. They've come to salute the new coach, Guus Hiddink. And Brian Roy is the man they've also come to cheer on, in the hope that he, Bergkamp, And Zeedorf will be amongst the goals this evening. Roy flashing a left foot shot that's inches over the crossbar. As the trumpeter on the terraces, a fixture here at Feyenoord, calls the tune. And it's the Maltese who at the moment are very much being led the dance, as you'd expect, but no goals yet. And Winter in the number 6 jersey. All the Serie A men are here in force. Clarence Zeedorf, that exciting young talent at Ajax, getting his chance tonight. And it's Bergkamp with a lovely turn, not on the favoured foot, and just sliding away when the Dutchman had done all the hard work. Hasn't settled it into, and really has been an unhappy time for the Dutchman, but when he pulls on that orange jersey, as England know only too well to their cost, he is a man transformed. And there's a great eagerness and a great appetite tonight about the man in the number 10 jersey as he lays it on for Brian Roy. Will this be the first? No, it won't. So nearly an own goal. And the man from the City ground shows his frustration, flashes in a cross-come shot, and the defender in the end did well to leave it alone. Heartwarming to see just how involved Bergkamp is here early on. He's at the centre of everything, lining it up for Aaron Winter. And there it is, the first for Holland, and it's Zeedorf. It's the youngster picking up secondary ball after it had been laid back on the edge of the D by Dennis Bergkamp. And Clarence Zeedorf from Ajax opens the scoring. There it is, keeper might just have got a touch onto the crossbar, but down and over the line. And a wonderful moment for Zeedorf to savour the first goal at this level for Guus Hiddink. And the Dutch are on the warpath. 1-0 they lead. And it's about, well, I was going to say it's about time they scored as we move forward into the second half. But with these edited highlights, it doesn't show you the true picture of great defending at times from the Maltese, who were on the rack, as you saw, for most of the first period. So we turn around in the second period, and it's the Dutch with the cushion of that goal given them on 38 by Zeedorf. In the second half, however, they were really to make their class tell. And Brian Roy just wondering what he had to do to get on the score sheet. Camilleri's header into the path of Roy, and in the end behind for a corner off Galea. Malta going into this game on the bottom of Group 5, no surprise there. Poor defending again from the part-timers at the set piece. They've picked up just 1 point in Group 5 so far. That was at home against the Czech Republic, perhaps a surprise that. Sharper and quicker to the ball. Aaron Winter this time, surely Brian Roy. No, still he can't hit the target. And on another night, it might have been a hat-trick for the Nottingham Forest man. Lim Jonk picking out Frank de Boer. Dutch defence hardly tested in this game as it became shooting practice, and that's a penalty kick. Inside the final 20 minutes, the match was really to run away from the plucky Maltese players, as stamina, finesse and eventually class was to tell. It's Bergkamp who wins the penalty, and it's the same player who steps up from 12 yards to convert. Number 2 for the Netherlands. On 76, Dennis Bergkamp marks his return to the full national side with a goal. And what a remarkable scoring record he has. That's his 23rd goal now for his country in 39 games. 2-0 to Holland on the night. And now a question of just how many more the Dutch could run in. Norway, of course, the group leaders, were also looking to bolster their goal tally with a trip to Luxembourg. We'll see what happened there at the end of this one. But the Dutch really had their tails up now going into the final 10 minutes. Over on the far side with Erik van der Loer, the substitute from Roda, surprise side in the Dutch First Division this season, and yet another corner kick to put the Maltese keeper Kluit under more pressure, conceded by Richard Bourhagier, another of the Floriana players in the lineup. Well, the Maltese defence had problems all evening dealing with set-piece play and corner kicks, lacking in height, and this time they're not to wriggle off the hook as number 3 is forced over the line by Aaron Winter. We'll see it again on the replay here. Mark Overmars swings it into the near post. A header that comes back, first from the post, a deflection from the keeper, and in the end it's oh so simple for Aaron Winter from a couple of yards. Just over 5 minutes left on the clock now. Appeals for another penalty. Bergkamp again the man involved. But this time the referee from Iceland, Orson, said no. Dutch fans, some of the most vociferous in Europe, with a Mexican wave around the stadium, enjoying what they see. And it was about to get better for them as number 4 goes home. 6 minutes from time, and it's the second substitute, Patrick Kluivert, who makes it number 4 for his country. And it's a final tally that the Dutch had to settle for. The crowd were more than happy with that, and so indeed after the game was new trainer Guus Hiddink. Dennis Bergkamp, who had scored from the spot earlier on in the game, had really been at the centre of so much of the Dutch attacking play. This time his header knocked back across the 6-yard line, and alert thinking by the young Ajax man Kluivert to divert the ball beyond Kluit. First time for number 4. And anything less than 4 against these part-timers from the island of Malta would surely not have been acceptable. But this, remember, comes hard on the heels of a 5-0 win over Luxembourg, and the Dutch now beginning to warm nicely to their task in Group 5. Ed de Goey having a quiet night of things. Dennis Bergkamp proving a real handful, as he would indeed for any defence when he's in the mood, as he was on this occasion. Still one of the finest players in Europe, if not the world. And let's hope he can rediscover his golden touch when he leaves his tribulations at Inter behind him with a move in the summer. At the end of the 90 minutes then, 35,000 fans going home into the Rotterdam night, delighted with a return to form from that man Dennis Bergkamp. Delighted too from what they've seen from the hotshots of Holland as they paced Malta with 3 second-half goals, building on that lead given them by Zeedorf in the first half. Bergkamp from the penalty, Aaron